All right. So welcome to episode number 2, Market Master and Market Master Duo. It will be definitely a shorter one. I'll just go quickly. You can find the developer on marketmaster.com, and here you have access to both EAs, Market Master and the Market Master Duo. I am very happy to show the weekly results in this episode number 2. As you can see, the growth was nice and linear, and also the profit. It had an amazing week. Yeah, the drawdown went as high as almost 5% at one time, but then it's slowly going lower. And because I'm filming this on a Sunday, today's profit is 0, of course. But this week's profit was over $100 at a percentage of 0.82. Traded with 1.3 lots, and there were 8 trades in a week, so quite a busy week. And if I look at the gains from this month, it's already 3.19%, which is not bad because we're not even at halfway point of the month. So there's every chance of this month being the best month since I started trading with this bot. The first day of trading from this week was on the 6th of July, and early on it went into a buy trade that ended up going out towards the end of that day with a nice overall profit. I'm speaking here about the Market Master, and then overall there were no other trades. So probably most of the trades were done by the Market Master Duo. And on the Market Master Duo, even though you can see there's only one pair here added, the New Zealand dollar and the Canadian dollar, actually the Market Master Duo trades in 2 different pairs, this one and also the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, with a similar, actually identical settings. So some of the trades that actually happened on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, you're not going to see on the chart. But yeah, this was a nice trade that actually finished on the 6th of, was closed on the 6th of July, but started a bit earlier, 13th of June with a sell. The price went against the direction that we were hoping. So second level was opened a few days later on the 3rd of July. And then when the price went in our direction, the trade was closed here at the beginning of the week. And then there were a couple of trades, again, a level of sell. And later on, there was another trade entering as a sell. Again, the price went against our hopes. So a second level was open and it ended up in a nice profit a few hours later. And if you look at this week's trade on the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, there were 2 trades, one opening, like I said, on the 13th of June. And the second one on the 3rd of July, both sales. The first opening was 0.1 as a volume, and the second one with an aggressive martingale was 0.2. And both trades closed at 5 o'clock in the morning. One, the initial one from 0.1 with a small loss and a little bit of swap fees. And the bigger one, the 0.2, which ended up being the more profitable one, closed with a nice almost $40 profit and a little bit of swap fee. So overall, this was more than $20 profit. And this was both trades were done by the Market Master Duo. And the next trade was opened by the Market Master, which trades only on the Euro USD, at least on my account. There were some other accounts online that you can check that traded in different currencies, but I prefer sticking to this one after trying quite a few others as well. After our last week adventure, if we can call it, having needed to open a 5th level to get out of trade that was kind of stuck for like a week. So I realized that even after I opened the 5th level, the account was still pretty safe. At that time, I opened 0.1, then 0.2, 0.4, and 0.8. These are the classical 4 levels of trades that the Market Master is opening. I added a 5th one. Again, that's just my decision. You don't have to do it. In this case, it was 1.6, and then that level that was added at a quite lower price, added automatically by the EA, ended up getting me out of trouble. I realized that I can start at slightly higher than 0.1, so I increased the risk to or the lot size to 0.15. And here you can see the first trade that was opened with a new volume of 0.15 euro dollar, opened in the morning, 9 o'clock, and closed in the same day, the evening, with a nice profit. It seems that this week the Market Master Duo was way more active than the Market Master. So my recommendation is having both EAs in one single account. In my account, in this case, it's close to $12,000. Here, there was another trade open on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, 9 o'clock in the evening, and that was closed the following day, 8 o'clock in the morning, with a nice profit. The lot size was 0.1 in this case. And then I decided to increase for the Market Master Duo as well with 0.15. So the next trade that it opened on the same pair was with 0.15, open at 12 o'clock, closed an hour and a half later with a nice profit. Very interesting. Right after closing this trade with a profit, it opened the same trade in the same direction with the same volume that actually closed a couple of hours later. And the last couple of trades of this week for the Market Master Duo were on the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. One opened on Thursday at 11 o'clock, the volume of 0.15, sell as a direction. And because the price went in the wrong direction, it went from 0.812 to 0.817, so it increased. A second level was open 1 day later at 4 o'clock in the morning, is my time, with a 0.3, doubling again the first volume. And both of them exited in a good profit of over $30. So you can say it was a pretty good week for the Market Master and the Market Master Duo. In this case, the Market Master Duo was a bit more active. Overall, the profit for this week was close to 1%, and that I consider to be a good, successful week. Like I said before, my target is always around 3 to 4 to 5 to 6% every month. And if you look at the percentage, 67% winning trade, it's not that high, but like you saw in the trades that happened, quite a few of the trades that go to level 2 and level 3 and level 4, of course, end up being either a 50-50% of winning and losing, like it happened with this one. And there were two trades. One was an overall loss, but the one that was an overall profit because of the double of the volume ended up getting in a nice profit. This was a 50% winning trade, but it doesn't really matter because there were over $20 of profit. And if you look here at the big trade, the 5 levels open, well, this was only a 40% winning. Probably you can consider even 20% because actually the swap fee was higher than the profit for the 0.8 level. So you can say only one trade out of these 5 was actually profitable, 20% profit rate, but because that trade was the bigger one, even though it had a huge swap fees, overall the trade was highly profitable with over $200. If you would like to test the EAs or purchase it, feel free to use my link in the description and you will get a nice 10% discount by using the code Daniel10. Of course, I always recommend always test it before, put it on a demo account, and once you're 100% confident with what this EA can do, then you can put it in real money. Don't forget, if you like the video, then please like the video, subscribe to my YouTube account because this will be a weekly series. Every week, I'm going to make a 5 to 7 minutes video about each of the EAs that I'm actually using, real money, real account, real result, real wins, and also real losses. But overall, this week was a win for the Market Master. If you have any questions, feel free to write in the comments and I'll reply to all of them. And I wish you a very successful week.